So Gray was actually undercover for Ursa, which she actually asked by Jalal over half a year ago to investigate the Avatar cult, which about the purification plans to summon Seraph, which she actually ran into Gray, which the black patterns around his body was actually disappeared, which means that he actually can control it after he actually see Cecilia for help, in which he can now control it. But he cannot tell Julia about his undercover work, which that'll put her in danger. Which that also means that no one can actually know about it, which means that Gray is still their friend, in which they are actually headed over where Avatar is going to set out their their purification plans, which they actually set out their army at the city of Malba, which they're actually getting ready to kill so many people to summon Seraph, in which they're getting ready to commence it. But at the front of the city gates, Natsu, Lucy, and Gray are actually standing there trying to prevent the army to get into the gates, which means that Ursa is coming from the rear, in which they're getting ready to fight them, which Ursa is actually using her new armor, Atorica armor, in which they're actually like wings, like her Heaven Wheel armor, but they're actually swords that can fly around, in which Avatar decides to split up to deal with the others, which Jerome is going to deal with Ursa, while Blair, D6, and Mary is going to deal with Natsu, Gray, and Lucy, which they're getting ready to fight them, which caused Lucy to bring back Taurus and using her Taurus Visar dress, which is a cowgirl themed dress, actually, in which she actually using it for battles. And we actually see Taurus actually fell sick in his stomach, with the same thing happening to Happy and now Lucy, which means Mary's virus magic is still taking effect on Lucy, which also means that Blair is going to battle Gray. And also, somewhere at the rear, while Ursa is actually battling Jerome, he actually is go by the name of Dark Sword Jerome, which he using a sword that was actually forged by illegal black magic, in which Ursa's sword actually can cut without noticing. So she defeated Jerome without him notice that he was cut. Then, then Mary's virus magic was actually lifted when Wendy actually appears to help out the others, and which she actually told him the reason why she actually come is because in the battle scene where we actually see Blair split into two, then split into four, which is her her split image magic, which there are actually four emotions of Blair: the angry one, the shallow, the smiling, and the loving. And the loving one is actually the same reason that Julia is actually here, which she actually defeated one of her image clones, and then Gray actually froze the other three, which he actually froze in the rest of the army as well, which also means that Natsu is going to face out the leader of Avatar, Arlok, which means that he's going to go one-on-one with him before the purification plans will begin, which they're actually going to find out in the next episode. So I actually think that the battlefield at Malba are actually going out good, and which I actually thought there were actually some moments of how things got personal, and there are also funny moments. And so I cannot wait for the next episode of how they actually gonna do their victory cheer. So yeah, I cannot wait for it. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until then, this is Emmy guy right here saying sign out. Laters!